Have you ever wondered how Google predicts what you're about to type, or how Netflix recommends exactly what you want to watch? That's not magic, it's data science, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. And now it's your turn to learn it all from scratch. Welcome to Aarambh AI Lab, your starting point for mastering the world of AI, machine learning, and data science. This channel is for curious minds who want to build real-world skills in the most exciting field of our time. This is the beginning of a complete step-by-step learning journey. Here's what we'll be covering together in this series. Step 1, Python Basics. We'll start from the very basics of Python programming, so even if you're new to coding, you'll be able to follow along easily. Step 2, Mathematics for machine learning. Next, we'll dive into the essential math concepts behind ML, things like linear algebra, statistics, and probability, explained simply with examples. Step 3, Data science. Then we'll explore how to work with data using powerful libraries like NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, and Seaborn, building real insights from raw data. Step 4, machine learning. Once we've got the foundation, we'll train actual ML models, understand algorithms like regression, classification, clustering, and more, all with hands-on projects. Step 5, artificial intelligence and deep learning. Finally, we'll step into the advanced world of AI and deep learning, using frameworks like TensorFlow and PyTorch to build intelligent systems. Let's take a moment to understand why we're starting this journey with Python. Out of all the programming languages out there, why does the world of artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning choose Python? Python is incredibly beginner-friendly. It reads almost like English. That means you spend less time wrestling with syntax and more time learning the actual concepts behind AI and ML. Python has a rich ecosystem of libraries and tools tailored for data science and AI. Let me name a few game changers you'll be using in this series. NumPy for mathematical operations and multi-dimensional arrays. Pandas for handling and cleaning data like a pro. Matplotlib and Seaborn for data visualization. Scikit-learn for training classic ML models. TensorFlow and PyTorch for building deep neural networks. These libraries are battle-tested by companies like Google, Meta, Netflix, and OpenAI. Python has one of the largest developer communities in the world. If you're stuck, there's a good chance someone else has faced the same issue and shared a solution. That means faster learning, faster debugging, and less frustration. Python is not just limited to AI. You can build web apps, automate tasks, scrape data, analyze it, visualize trends, all in the same language. And when you're ready to take your AI models to production, Python is still the tool of choice. So that's why Python is not just popular, it's essential for anyone serious about AI and machine learning. We hear the word AI everywhere, from self-driving cars and smart assistants to personalized ads and AI art. But what exactly is artificial intelligence? Is it just a robot? Is it ChatGPT or something more? Artificial intelligence is a branch of computer science that aims to create machines that can mimic human intelligence. This includes things like learning from data, understanding language, making decisions, recognizing patterns, solving problems. In short, AI is all about building machines that can think, learn, and act like humans. Let's clear one thing up. AI is not just about robots. AI can be a software that recommends what to watch on Netflix, a voice assistant like Alexa, a program that detects fraud in bank transactions. So yes, robots can use AI, but AI lives in your phone, your apps, even your emails. At its core, AI works in 3 simple steps. Input: the machine collects data, like images, text, or numbers. Processing: it analyzes the data using algorithms or mathematical logic. Output: it gives you a result, like identifying a face, recommending a product, or making a decision. And the more data it gets, the smarter it becomes. There are 3 main types of AI, depending on how smart or capable it is. Narrow AI or weak AI. This is the most common AI today. It's designed to do one task really well, like face recognition, language translation, or playing chess. Examples: Google Translate, Siri, Spotify recommendations. General AI or strong AI. This AI would have human-like intelligence, the ability to learn anything, reason, and adapt to any task. This doesn't exist yet, it's still theoretical, but it's what researchers are aiming for. Super AI. This is the level beyond human intelligence. AI that's smarter than the best humans in every field: science, art, emotions, you name it. We're not there yet, but it's a hot topic in tech and ethics. Real-life applications of AI. You've already seen AI in action, whether you realize it or not. Your phone unlocking with face recognition. Spotify or YouTube suggesting your favorite songs/videos. Amazon recommending products. Tesla's self-driving features. AI diagnosing diseases faster than some doctors. ChatGPT answering your questions. Why is AI important? AI is transforming industries: healthcare, finance, education, transport, entertainment, and more. It's not just about robots, it's about making our lives easier, smarter, and more connected. But it also comes with responsibility, privacy, bias, job automation, which is why learning AI is not just exciting, it's important. So the next time you hear the word artificial intelligence, remember, it's not magic, it's not fiction, it's real, it's here, and it's shaping your future. And now, you're about to learn how it works. We've all heard the term machine learning, but what does it really mean? Is it just another tech buzzword, or is it the brain behind all the smart systems around us? Let's decode it in simple words with real example so that you truly understand what machine learning is. What is machine learning? Machine learning, or ML, is a subset of artificial intelligence. It's a way of teaching computers to learn from data without being explicitly programmed. Instead of writing rules manually, we give machines data and they figure out patterns and make decisions on their own. Imagine you're teaching a child how to recognize apples and oranges. You don't give a list of rules like, if the fruit is round, red, and has a stem, it's an apple. Instead, you show the child lots of apples and oranges. Eventually, the child learns to spot the difference by experience. That's machine learning. We show the machine lots of data. And it learns patterns to make predictions. Formal definition of machine learning. Machine learning is the field of study that gives computers the ability to learn from data and improve their performance over time without being explicitly programmed. And the more data we give, the better the machine learns. How machine learning works: high level. Collect data. This is your training material. Example, photos of cats and dogs. Train a model. You feed the data to a machine learning algorithm that tries to learn patterns. Test the model. You check how well it learned by testing it on new data. Make predictions. Once trained, the model can predict results on unseen data. Types of machine learning. There are mainly 3 types of ML based on how the learning happens. Supervised learning. Here, the model learns from labeled data. You give it input and the correct output, and it learns to map one to the other. Example, predicting house prices based on size, location, and number of rooms. Unsupervised learning. Here there are no labels. The machine tries to find patterns or groups in the data all by itself. Example, customer segmentation, grouping similar customers together without knowing who they are. Reinforcement learning. This is like training a dog. The machine learns by trial and error, getting rewards for good actions and penalties for bad ones. Example, a robot learning to walk or a self-driving car learning to stay in lane. Machine learning vs traditional programming. In traditional code, humans give the rules. In machine learning, the machine learns the rules by itself. Real-world applications of ML. Machine learning is everywhere, even if you don't see it. Predicting diseases from medical reports. Spotify or YouTube recommending songs and videos. Gmail detecting spam emails. Amazon suggesting what to buy next. Self-driving cars detecting lanes and obstacles. Chatbots answering your questions. Face filters in Instagram and Snapchat. Why machine learning matters. We live in a world of data and humans can't process all of it. Machine learning gives us the power to analyze patterns, predict outcomes, and automate decisions at scale. It's not the future anymore. It's the present, and it's everywhere. Machine learning is the engine that powers modern AI. It's how computers learn to make decisions, not by rules, but by experience. And in this series, you'll learn how to build these smart systems, step by step, starting from Python basics to building your own ML models. So you've heard of artificial intelligence and machine learning, but now you're hearing another buzzword, deep learning. Is it the same thing? Is it different? And how deep is it really? We're going to simplify deep learning, what it is, how it works, and why it's such a game changer in AI. What is deep learning? Deep learning is a subset of machine learning. It's a way for machines to learn by using structures inspired by the human brain, called neural networks. Think of it as machine learning on steroids. It can learn more complex things with more data and more accuracy. Let's start with an example. Your brain has billions of neurons. When you see a cat, certain neurons fire that help you recognize it. Deep learning models work similarly. They have layers of artificial neurons that learn to recognize patterns step by step. How deep learning works. Imagine you're teaching a deep learning model to recognize cats and dogs. Input layer, it takes in the image, pixels, colors, etc. Hidden layers, these are the deep part. Multiple layers learn features step by step. One layer learns edges, next learns eyes, ears, then it learns the full face. Output layer, it decides, is this a cat or a dog? These hidden layers help the model learn deeper, more complex features. That's why it's called deep learning. Neural networks are the core of deep learning. Each neuron takes input, does math, and passes it on to the next. These neurons are organized in layers. More layers equals deeper network equals more powerful model. A neural network with just 1 or 2 layers is called shallow, but modern deep learning models have dozens or even hundreds of layers. Why deep learning needs big data and big power. Deep learning models need a lot of data and powerful GPUs to work well. Why? because they have millions of parameters to adjust and learn. That's why companies like Google, Meta, and OpenAI have massive data centers to train these models. What can deep learning do? Here's where deep learning shines. Image recognition, face unlock, cancer detection, self-driving cars. Speech recognition, Siri, Alexa, Google Assistant. Natural language processing, ChatGPT, translation, summarization. AI-generated art, Midjourney, DALL-E, game AI, deep mind beating humans in Go and StarCraft. Basically, if it looks smart and cool in AI today, it's probably powered by deep learning. Deep learning vs machine learning. Deep learning is not replacing ML, it's an evolution of it. It solves problems that were too complex for traditional algorithms. Types of deep learning models. Let's quickly touch on popular deep learning architectures. N, artificial neural networks, basic form, used in many tasks. CNN, convolutional neural networks, great for image processing. RNN, recurrent neural networks, great for time series, text, audio, transformers used in ChatGPT, BERT, and language models. We'll explore each of these in future videos. Why deep learning matters. Deep learning is the engine behind modern AI revolutions. It's why machines can now see, speak, hear, and even write like humans. It's not just changing technology. It's transforming entire industries: healthcare, education, entertainment, finance, transport, and beyond. Deep learning is the powerful brain of AI, built from layers of logic, learning from tons of data, and capable of doing things we once thought only humans could do. And in this series here at Aarambh AI Lab, you're going to learn how it all works step by step in the simplest way possible. So stay tuned. Because the world of deep learning is not just smart, it's exciting, and it's the future. Alright, before we go deeper, let's clear up a common confusion. What's the difference between artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning? And more importantly, how do they all connect? Don't worry, I'm going to break it down for you with a very simple flow. Think of this like nested layers, one inside the other. Let's start from the top. Artificial intelligence, AI. Artificial intelligence is the broadest concept. It refers to any machine or system that can mimic human intelligence. That could mean reasoning, learning, problem-solving, planning, or even understanding language. AI is the goal. We want machines to be intelligent. Machine learning, ML. Machine learning is a subset of AI. It's one of the main ways we build AI today. Instead of hard-coding rules, ML allows machines to learn from data. The more data they see, the better they get. So while AI is the big dream, machine learning is one of the tools to get there. Deep learning, DL. Now comes deep learning. It's a subset of machine learning. It uses special structures called neural networks, which are inspired by the human brain. These deep models are very powerful. They can handle massive amounts of data and do amazing things like power self-driving cars, voice assistants, DeepSeek, and even ChatGPT. Here's a simple way to remember it. You can imagine it like a circle inside a circle inside a circle. The largest circle is AI. Inside that we have ML, and deep inside we have DL, the most advanced part. Let me give you a real-world example. A self-driving car is an application of AI. It learns to make decisions using machine learning, and it recognizes objects on the road like people, signs, and traffic lights using deep learning. All three are working together like layers of intelligence. So now you see, AI is the big vision, ML is how we train machines to learn, and DL is how we teach machines to learn really complex stuff. So now let's take a moment to reflect. We've just explored the core pillars of this entire series. We understood the structure of our journey, starting with Python basics, then diving into the mathematics behind machine learning, moving forward to data science fundamentals, and finally unlocking the real magic: machine learning, artificial intelligence, and deep learning. We also answered an important question: why Python? And we learned what exactly AI, machine learning, and deep learning are, and how they all connect together like layers of intelligence. This is just the beginning. We're going to build your understanding step by step, so that even if you're starting from zero by the end of this series, you'll feel confident and capable to build real-world AI and ML projects. Aarambh AI Lab is not just about learning, it's about starting strong. Aarambh means the beginning, and this is your beginning into the world of artificial intelligence. So if you're excited to start this journey with me, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification, and share this with a friend who's also curious about AI and ML. Let's grow together, code together, and unlock the future of technology one line of code at a time. Thank you so much for watching. This is just the first step. I'll see you in the next video where we begin learning Python for AI. Until then, stay curious, keep coding, and welcome once again to Aarambh AI Lab.